Hey pros, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So today we are working with my client who is of course 100% natural, but she does have a lot of scalp congestion going on. Now when I say scalp congestion, that could be anything from seborrheic dermatitis all the way down to just dry scalp, okay? So we're not pinpointing exactly what it is in the video. That is definitely something that I recommend all of my clients go to see a dermatologist so they can further recognize what is going on with their scalp. But my job today is to definitely help to relieve a lot of the itchiness and scaliness that's going on. So I am going to start by using our Soothe and Balance pre-treatment on her hair while it is dry to help to soften up all of that scalp congestion that is going on before I utilize my comb to lift it up. Now, if you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and please don't forget to also thumbs up this video to let all of the YouTube land know how great my channel is. Now let's talk a little bit about scalp congestion. A lot of you go to the dermatologist, they give you amazing shampoos and conditioners, or a lot of you are using our Soothe and Balance pre-treatment, and you are using it in the sense of it is going to remove whatever scalp buildup you have going on, where that is 100% a myth. Whenever you have a situation where you have any type of scalp congestion, the purpose of all of these different shampoos and conditioners are to help treat the scalp, to help to minimize the problem. Hence, the reason why I say that these products are not made to remove any of the buildup from the scalp. So our Soothe and Balance pre-treatment is made to assist you in soothing the scalp and relieving a lot of the itchiness, and also helping to control a lot of the scalp congestion that you have going on. So by me putting it on the hair while it's dry and then utilizing my comb to lift up any of that congestion, that is now going to help to remove all of those scales or flakes that are coming off of the scalp out of the hair. And it is going to allow that treatment shampoo, whether it be the Soothe and Balance or something medicated that your physician gave you, that is going to help those different products to really get into the scalp, absorb, and help to remedy the fact that you have any form of scalp congestion. Okay? So stop thinking that these products are going to remove the congestion. No. Your purpose is to lift that congestion up so that it can be removed when you are in your shampoo process, like what my client is getting done right now, and so that you can help to treat the scalp that is creating this actual problem. Now, anyway, you guys, I am shampooing her, so we have gone past the Soothe and Balance pre-treatment. And then for her first actual shampoo, I used our Elite Clarify, which is a gentle clarifying shampoo that definitely leaves the hair nice and clean, but it doesn't strip the hair of all of its natural oils. So once I finished the Soothe and Balance pre-treatment, I went ahead and rinsed that out with warm water. So everything that I'm doing right now, you guys, is with warm water. I followed that up with our Elite Clarify clarifying shampoo to help to remove any dirt, debris, and objects, which is also including all of the flakes that I lift up when I was doing the extraction of a lot of the congestion. And then from here, we're gonna move on to our treatment shampoo. Now, another thing that I would love to point out to you guys, when we say treatment shampoos are things like what you see me using right now, which today I'm using our Mended Split End and Frizz Control shampoo system or a collection. This collection is made to help to smooth the hair, keep it nice and silky, and also help to keep those split ends and frizzing at bay. So this is considered a treatment shampoo. This is not a shampoo that you want to use to cleanse your hair of any type of gels or anything that you might have had. This is your expensive luxury shampoo. You're going to use your Elite Clarify to help to remove any dirt, debris, objects, scales, flakes, powders, oils, candy, whatever is in your hair, right? So now we're at the treatment shampoo, and that is really what we're focusing on, is helping to treat the hair from the shampoo bowl. So like I said, I'm using our Mended collection on her, where the shampoo is going to help to control that frizz and those split ends, but it does not eliminate the fact that you still have to follow your trim schedule. So that leads me to asking my pros a question. I want you guys to comment down below and tell me, what is the trim schedule for natural hair? Okay? Now, for her conditioning treatment, I am using the Mended Collection Mask. This is also a part of the Split In and Frizz Control collection. This is going to go on her hair, and then she will go under the dryer for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now, keep in mind, you guys, I am detangling her, and I know some of you are definitely sitting here, oh my gosh, why is she pulling like that? Baby, we are detangling her hair, okay? That's number one. Number two, listen, if you guys don't stop with this, I'm going to treat my hair as delicate as a rose petal that is falling apart already. Your hair is super strong. Natural hair, healthy hair is going to shed no matter what you do. So anything that is coming out needs to come out. Now, am I telling you to allow someone to rip your hair out of your head? Absolutely not. But what I'm doing right now is giving her a thorough detangle, which is exactly what you should be doing when you're at home. Now, she went under the dryer for 15 minutes, and then I rinsed her with 100% cool/cold water to seal the deal, and then I sprayed her with our Mended Leave-In Conditioning Spray. Now, I'm using our Platinum Turbo Blow Dryer that also has a comb attachment. This is a turbo blow dryer. So this is a professional blow dryer that is available in a retail setting because I want you guys to have nothing but the best, especially as my pros. And the good thing about our Platinum Turbo blow dryer is that the comb attachment, the teeth of the attachment, actually goes with the shape of the head. So this is going to help to eliminate all of you who have the situation of the gashing with the blow dryer. Yeah, no more of that, number one. Number two, our blow dryer is actually handcrafted. So we literally sat down with the designer for our tool and said, hey, we need the blow dryer to do this, 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 and this. And one of the biggest parts of it was we wanted to ensure that you could get your hair dry in a shorter amount of time than the traditional retail blow dryers that you see in the store. So we were able to achieve that with this blow dryer. We were also able to achieve the speed or the concentration of how the blow dryer is blowing on the hair. So the goal of our blow dryer is to leave the hair silky smooth, but with the least amount of damage that you could experience. Why? Because hair care is hair care. It starts from the bowl and it ends with the moment that you get out of the chair. But then when you go home, you still have your part of the hair care to do. So keep that in mind. Anyway, from there, you guys, we are just using our 1-inch Smooth by EHC ceramic flat iron to silk her as well as curl her. Now, this could be also interpreted as what we call a textured press because I'm not making her 100% bone straight, okay? This is going to allow me to keep the density in her hair. A lot of you like a lot of volume, a lot of body. This is exactly how you do it, where you are still straightening the hair, but at the same time, you are curling or styling all at once as well. Now, for those of you who have never had a silk press, I know a lot of what I'm saying is foreign language, but I have done thousands of silk presses, and I literally have this down to a science, okay? Like, I literally take this down to a full science. Now, while I am silking and curling her, you guys, the iron that I am using goes up to about 500 degrees. Now, and I can tell you right now, I am not at 500 degrees. I like to silk my clients at 450 degrees, sometimes less. But in her case, I am also doing slightly larger partings. So 450 really does not affect her hair at all. Now, for the crown area or the areas where her hair got a lot longer, I switched over to using our Smooth by EHC XL. So when you hear the word XL, that means this is a 2-inch plate. It is an extra large plate. This plate is also going to be perfect for those of you who have longer hair, no matter if you're relaxed or natural. It is also going to be great for those of you who are new to the flat ironing world and you're not comfortable, because you can cover more ground with the 2-inch versus the 1-inch. Now, another thing that I wanted to also point out, you guys, is that her hair, outside of anything that we're doing here, is extremely silky. It feels oh so good. And at the same time, she has an amazing grade of hair. Now, when I say grade of hair, meaning she takes very good care of her hair. The quality of her hair is amazing. And did I say amazing? Amazing. And I could honestly say that she cares for her hair a lot. Like, she is adamant on making sure that she comes in for her trim schedule. She's making sure that she gets her deep conditioners. Like, she knows what good hair care is. So I really don't have to really talk a lot with her, because we've been doing this for a little while now and I'm super comfortable with her. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm going to just go ahead and give her a slight curl. How I do that is diagonal partings, large sections. And then from there, all I'm doing is just curling the hair or bumping it at the end. Now, she did not want a ton of volume. And when I say a ton of volume, she didn't want it super curly. So I'm just giving her what we call more, say, a bump, and just making the hair nice and feather-like. This is something that you can also achieve literally by just following what I'm doing and parting in the diagonal. It makes it super easy. And I will always recommend that if you are not certain how a client's hair is going to react, do a patch test or a strand test to really test out what that client's hair is doing before you jump head first and run the risk of just ultimately finishing your career because of a client's head. Now, for her to go home, she is going to definitely wrap her hair at night, especially if she wants it to stay straighter a lot longer. And if her hair begins to revert, I'm going to say this out loud, and please, I need you to come close. Come real close. Come extremely close. Once the hair starts to revert, please do not go back and try to silk that hair again. Because what you're doing is silking hair that is dirty, silking hair that has built up oils and product in it, and you run the risk of breaking your bond because you did not listen to what I'm telling you. And when I say breaking your bond, meaning losing your curl pattern. So this is super important, you guys, that you follow through with what I'm saying. Now, I definitely looked at her hair and said, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. And I went and I started styling her, right? But I'm not done. I did not remember that she wanted an actual trim. So after going through and playing with her hair and feathering it and making it look super cute, she reminded me that she definitely was up for her trim. And like I said, she follows through with her trim schedule and her hair care. So it was easy for me to go through and just give her a trim at this phase of the process. Another pro tip that I'm going to always say, you guys, please don't allow someone to trim your hair when it's in its curly state, unless you plan on wearing it that way forever. Because what happens is they're creating something what I call piano keys, where the hair is uneven in so many places because there is no absolute way that you are able to extend or elongate hair that deals with a lot of shrinkage and not deal with you either undercutting or even some places overcutting. So whenever a client comes to me, I always tell them that I require them to be bone straight or slightly straighter before I will even go through and say I'm going to do a trim. I don't do curly trims. I don't do any of those different services because I know what they do in the long run. Now, once her trim was done, I just went ahead and styled her again. Now, you, of course, can bump the hair once more, but in a case like this where the trim, I'm making sure that I'm following the direction that the hair is styled, I didn't really have to worry too much about that. So that made it even easier. But as you guys can tell, her hair is super shiny. Her hair feels absolutely amazing. If you could feel through the phone or your screen, I'm sure you'd love it just the same. But she loved her hair, most definitely. This is a regular client for me, but I wanted you guys to be able to see how you are able to care for your hair easily and effortlessly. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as a reminder, any products that you guys see me using in my videos typically are on sale for 25% off. So if you go to my website, EliteHairCareUSA.com, and look up the Mended collection, you'll see that is definitely 25% off.